suppose that's another thing too. Is so I made a video a while back about like my like ultimate inventory, because for people who have been watching this, I have all my inventory spots. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Anyway, I have all my inventory spots in a particular order, and it's been like that. I think pretty much since I've started the game. Some people have it some other way. So it's that, and then of course the shulker box. The shulker box, it used to be before it was an extra pickaxe or whatever. This is about the only flexible position is that pickaxe. The pickaxe is there because what it used to be before was a silk touch pickaxe, because then you could do it with the ender chest. So then that's what I had those two spaces for. Of course, then wood, crafting table and furnace, just so you always have that stuff. On my old world, it's something too. I had lava buckets, just the one, in case I was to face somebody. But then I realized it's then on in hindsight, I kind of decided it's what would probably be a whole lot better. Oh gosh, would be to have milk, because then if somebody hits you with splash potions of poison or something like that, you could just drink it off. Granted, it kind of ruins all the buffs that you would have had on you, but whatever. And then axe, those are interchangeable. It's between my axe and the water bucket. Flint and iron to make flint and steel, essentially. That's what that's for. And then arrows, because then that's also another thing you can use with the flint, is then to make arrows, as if I really need to use it. This is supposed to be an extra spot. The elytra, and then of course the ender pearls are interswappable. The splash potion of healing, I could probably replace with a splash potion of strength, which wouldn't take that long. I could actually do it right now. It's healing because I feel like, at least in hardcore, it's not so much me killing mobs, it's making sure I survive said mobs. So that's kind of why I'm doing the healing. You can kind of replace it with a splash potion of strength if you really wanted to, I suppose. Of course, Totem of Undying. Golden apples, you would have to figure out something else to do for it, but Totem of Undying, and then that is replaceable with the map. It used to be for a long time. The map was always a staple. This is actually where the map should be, is where my golden apples are. But then I realized is then when you play some oh man. Playing off this hard mode stuff. Again, I say it's the hardcore survival challenge, but I've beaten the challenge, and now it's just hard mode survival, essentially. Now it's what it is at this point. I'm still, of course, on the one life-ish thing, I think. I still never really figured out if I do want to do a one life thing, or it's if because I beat the challenge that I should get an extra life. I don't know. But like I said, though, it's kind of my series. I kind of just want to do whatever. And then, of course, golden apples, regular golden apples. I would swap those around, but these will still keep me alive. Same way, and it's not as expensive. Living in Mesa, though, I mean, it's nice, but golly, I'm especially now that I have this beacon thing. Man, I'm going through materials like it's nobody's business. I thought I had enough iron for the beacon. I did not. I absolutely did not even come close with how much materials I need. I barely had enough for maybe 2.5 layers if I actually took out the outer ring. I should have also put the rest of the stuff away. And then I have, because these 4 spaces were the bow, the shovel, the book, and then there's extra space. These are empty spots because that's supposed to be for a suit of armor to take it all off. Feathers, because you need the feathers for flint. And I think that was it, why I have the feathers. I could have sworn there was something else, but I know... Oh, I think for fireworks, maybe. But, so that's that. Cobblestone, that's always just forever. Firework rockets, so you can get around with the elytra. Dirt, just always good to have a stack of dirt on, just in case for whatever reason. You know, just never need anything. Empty spot, and then coal. Okay, another one of these. And then, of course, then going into the main lineup is then the pickaxe on the left, sword on the right. To the right of that is then the bow, food, shovel, ender pearls, torches, brick of golden apples, and then a bucket of water. Bucket of water because it's like, you know, it could actually be a really ideal, like, good lifesaver in a way. Yeah, because if you're falling from real damage, there is a chance that you can, like, spam the water bucket. I obviously wouldn't want to do it right now, but, you know, there is a way that you could, like, potentially save yourself from it. Gosh, ugh. So, that's why that's there.